Opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of this station or Clear Channel Communications.
From the fast action of the trading pit to the power brokers making the headlines, you'll hear it all on the Traders Network Show with your host, Michael Yorba. All right. Michael interviews the front page titans about the latest in trading tools and market trends in stocks, commodities, bonds, forex, and derivatives. The Traders Network helps you stay ahead of the curve and delivers tomorrow's trade today. Now, here's your host, Michael Yorba.
Welcome back to the Traders Network. I'm Michael Yorba, your host. Thanks for joining us. We are broadcasting to you live from the Dallas KFXR 1190 AM Clear Channel Studios, streaming to you around the globe through yorbamedia.com and iHeart Radio app. All right, I'm joined in studio with co-president David Hicks of HomeVestors, and we have had just a wonderful visit prior to the show to talk about all of the things that this company does. You've seen their signs around the country. They are in 40 different states, 472 different franchises. David, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Michael. I'm glad to have you.
My pleasure. Just scoot a little bit closer to the microphone, and we're all good. All right, you are the co-president of the company. Before we get into all of the great things that you do, all the money that you make people, I want you to give us a feeling for your management style, the company, and how you've been able, and it's, as far as I'm concerned, an amazing feat to take 470 entrepreneurs, manage them in a fashion that get them to make this tremendous company so successful. Please tell us all about you first, the company, and then how you managed to accomplish what I think is almost an insurmountable feat to get those independent people to work pull in the same direction.
Well, that's maybe the good part about it is we, HomeVestors, we have franchises. The heart of our company is those almost 472, almost 500 franchises that all of them are independently owned and operated, which means they are entrepreneurs on their own. So they manage their business. We just have to give them direction, have to give them encouragement and the tools to go build a business. And that's the exciting part of it because we have a fun marketplace. The market is ripe for our business right now. And it's just a great time to be in the real estate industry and a great time to have a company and a product like we do.
Yeah, it is. Many of the analysts that come on our show are world-renowned, and the one central theme that they have about real estate, 50-year bull market. They're very bullish on this, and more so than anything else. Let's get into you a little background so the world can get a better feel for who you are. At the top of this massive ship moving down the road.
Yeah, many people don't know HomeVestors, but they know our billboards. They know our advertising. They've seen the "We Buy Ugly Houses" billboards, and
right.
That is us. That is our trademark. We're in over 40 states. We're in 120 different communities. We have local franchises in each of those communities. We say we improve neighborhoods one house at a time. As we go, they're more really invested in their communities. They like work in the communities, and that's the company that we do.
Well, you got a lot of accolades. Tell us about some of the accolades. I mean, I'm looking at Entrepreneur Magazine, and then Franchise 500 for 5 consecutive years. Bring that out.
Absolutely. We are, and our company is growing so fast, and we have, Michael. 2 years ago, we were about 200 franchises, and we're at 472 now. We're going faster than any time in our history, but we've also always been strong. We were started in 1996.
Mm-hmm.
We have worked through the upmarket. Our franchises, some of them made more money in 06 and 07 than any time in the history, but overall the company right now is growing just real fast nationwide. Mainly because of those independent franchises.
Okay, let's get into you touched on it briefly, but one of the things that's really most impressive to me is if you're going to start a business, you're going to go out there and create a franchise, create your own independent business, work day and night, blood, sweat, and tears right into it. You really need and want support from the home office, so to speak. How do you support these franchises?
And that's one of the fun things we do, because the people we attract, Michael, are not typically real estate people. They're corporate people. Many of them are corporate refugees. They're tired of traveling all over. And what they're attracted to us is the systems and the processes we have in place, the ability we have tools to help them go analyze a house and know exactly what they ought to be paying for it. In fact, they know even what we are willing to loan them on that house when they're at the house. And so they just all those systems in place to do that. It also, our process gives them to where many people go out, and you see right now in the real estate industry, and I tell you what, all the things you hear, the press on real estate has really helped us because people want to get into it now. And many of them will go to these seminars that they see all over, the gurus training on it, and they leave the seminar and say, okay, now what do I do? And our advertising, our marketing process makes their phones ring. And so people call them when they have a house that needs repair, that they want to sell. That's the house we buy.
Now, that's the kind of support you really need to keep a business going. I really appreciate you being able to do that. The typical person that turns into a franchisee, I'd like to know what kind of people they are. Let's bring that up. I mean, who comes to you?
And it's interesting because we have a real big mix. Sometimes it's a young person that is wanting to get out of corporate. Maybe they're starting a family and they don't want to be traveling. Sometimes it's somebody that's retiring from a corporate job. Sometimes they bought a few houses on the side. Sometimes they never bought a house. We do have more and more now that do have the experience, and so we have just a huge mix of people, both men and women. But the one thing they all have in common is they have a real desire to learn the real estate investment business.
All right. Now, do you need any background in this before, or is it something that you show people, you actually educate them how to do this?
We show them how to do all of it. What they need is the spirit, an entrepreneurial spirit. They need that commitment to learn, the desire to learn, and really the commitment to run a successful business. It's nothing different than any other business that they have. We teach them the knowledge of what to do, but they have to have the desire to do it and the commitment to do it. It's different than somebody running a retail store that has small purchases because they have to sometimes have the intestinal fortitude to go in and buy a house and have the confidence they can fix it up and sell it. Because our franchises, they may buy 6 to 10 houses their first year. It's not like they have daily sales or daily purchases every single day. They may have one every other month.
All right, we have a few minutes, about 2.5, maybe 3 minutes left in the segment here. I'd like you to bring out the, investing in real estate 2014, some of the hot markets, and what you're seeing there. But before we do that, I want everybody to know it's HomeVestors, VESTORS.com for either buying or investing. Buy a house or invest in real estate. I want to make sure that gets out there. But please, 2013 and 2014.
Yeah, right now it's interesting because we have several different real hot spots for us. All the markets, and the market we work with, Michael, is not the high-priced houses. It's the median and under in any market. So every city has spots in it that fit our model. Every city.
Right.
Now, we have some that are particularly better. Some of the ones that the market decreased the most, which the Las Vegases, the Floridas, and so on. And Arizona, our franchise is doing extremely well there. But really, we're doing nationwide. The biggest hot spots we have are California. We have, just because we has not been there much, and that's where one of our biggest growth areas is right now.
All right. Now, is that the market, or is that just the type of people that are working this? Because sometimes that can make a big difference.
It's a little bit of both. But the reality is, our model works in any market. So it is more than not probably the ones that are working it there, the ones that are pushing it in that area.
All right, and all the support that your company gives them too.
That's right.
I mean that sets you aside from everybody.
Yep. And one of the supports we have is not only do we have the support that we do from corporate, but we have what we call development agents that are actually in a market that they help train and support the local people.
Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's do this. Let's take a break right now. We'll come back and we'll cover what's going to happen in 2014, some more subjects on that on the way back. You've been listening to David Hicks, co-president, HomeVestors.com, and a special thanks to Monk Media and 1-800 Public Relations for all their PR and media support. We'll be right back on the other side of this break.
From the North Texas Traffic Center in Dallas, on the westbound side of 635 after Coit Road, an accident has the 2 right lanes blocked off. Right now, that's causing a delay back from 75 Central. Also in Dallas, the westbound side of I-30, just before Cockrell Hill, an accident there has the 2 left lanes blocked. That's causing a delay back from Westmoreland. I'm Shauna Nance with your KFXR traffic.
With approved credit, fast, fair, and minutes from anywhere. Tad Loeb Toyota McKinney.
Drive new 2014 Camry LEs for just $149 a month. $149 a month.
You get it fast and fair at Tad Loeb Toyota McKinney.com.
It's not your daddy's farm anymore. There's no doubt technology has changed the way we grow bigger crops, feed our livestock, and also access market information. With the new Yorba Market Center, today's farmers and ranchers are embracing new technology through smartphones, tablets, and the internet to give their business an edge. The Yorba Market Center gives you real-time quote access, news, and weather at a low monthly rate to help you stay better informed. Visit us today for a free trial at yorbamedia.com or call 214-504-9470.
Go to pagetrader.com right now and sign up for a free trial of Messenger Pro. Messenger Pro will give you the latest multi-day and multi-week price roadmaps for exactly where the S&P 500, gold, crude,